I was sleeping on a mattress with no bed frame on the floor, telling everybody I was fine, but I wasn't fine no more. Curtains stayed pulled shut for days. I couldn't face the light. I was losing weight and losing ground, and losing every fight, telling everybody I was fine, but I wasn't fine no more. Had the phone in my hand for hours, couldn't dial a soul. Something in me was caving in, something cold and old. And then one quiet Tuesday night, I felt a shift inside, like something moved that hadn't moved in years of trying to hide. They saw the press collar and the on-time ties, saw me lifting holy hands on Sunday. Didn't know I cried all the way home every single week alone in that car, talking to a God I wasn't sure could see this far. But you saw the journal I kept hidden under the bed. You saw every prayer I started writing and crossed out instead. You saw the version of me nobody gets to see, and instead of looking away, you came looking for me. You didn't send a message, didn't send a sign to decode. You showed up right there at the bottom of the road. I had shame on my shoulders, I couldn't handle nobody. I had shame on my shoulders, I couldn't handle nobody. I had grief in my chest like a fist that wouldn't open, but grace leaned down and said, baby, you ain't broken. You ain't broken. You ain't broken. You never left, even when I left my old self behind. Hey, you never left, when I was losing ground and losing my mind. I heard the knocking, I finally quit running from the door. Stop pretending, stop defending, stop keeping score. And grace walked in like it already knew the floor plan. And love sat down and took my face up in its hands. And something in my chest cracked open like it needed to. Every wall I built with silence came down when you walked through, yeah. You never left, when I had nothing decent left to give. You never left, and because of that I'm learning how to live. I ain't the same, no. I ain't the same no more. I tried the bottle, it listened real good till it turned on me. I tried the late nights and the wrong arms just to feel free. I tried the money, chased the bag till my knees gave out. Got everything I thought I wanted, still full of doubt. I tried the hustle, tried the grinding, tried the accolades. Stood on stages getting praised and still felt afraid. Everything I leaned on either been or burned alive. Peace don't live in any of those places, Lord, I tried. Joy don't come in what the world is selling at that price. The only rest I ever found was found in Jesus Christ. I remember the exact night I stopped fighting and went still. Wasn't in a sanctuary, I was sitting on a hill behind my mama's old house, looking up and nothing much. And something cracked the silence and I felt it like a touch. And you said, I've been here the whole time, every night. You said I wasn't waiting on you to get it right. You said I love you in the middle, not the after. And I felt something lift off me I'd carried since disaster. Even when I left myself out in the cold. When the story I was living was getting old. I heard the knock, I finally opened listen, I wasn't ready, I wasn't cleaned up, I wasn't holy. I came with a record and a reputation and a whole lot of history, but he called me anyway. Some of y'all think you gotta fix yourself before you come to him, but he said, come broken, and I'll be the one doing the fixing. Some of y'all think you've gone back too many times for him to take you serious, but he said, my mercy doesn't run out, I made too much of it for that. Some of y'all think your particular sin is the one he can't handle, but he said, I went to the cross knowing every single thing you do, and I went anyway. You are not the exception to his grace. You are exactly who his grace was designed for. He never left, not once, not once. I used to dread the morning, now I wake up and I breathe. I used to wear my pain so long I thought it was my sleeve. The chains I carried till I thought they were my natural skin fell off the moment I stopped fighting and let them in. I see the daylight different now, it means something real. I move through rooms without that weight I used to feel. The fire in me now ain't the burning kind that hurts. It's the kind that lights the path and clarifies your words.